Was this a penalty? I know we can go on and on if this was a penalty or not. Could argue the whole day. But let's be honest. If your team plays well, decisions like this wouldn't make a difference on the scoreline, and your team would want to win. Arsenal didn't play well. That's why they drew the game, and not because of this penalty. Let's be honest. Even against Chelsea, Chelsea had a chance, a penalty shot, which wasn't given. But if they had played the whole 90 minutes, played their game, scored goals, then it wouldn't even be part of the conversation. But before we go into Arsenal game against Brighton, let's start with Chelsea. Maresca is having a hard time tactically switching games late on to get wins or making the right subs at the right time. But first, let's look at the lineup. Josh Achepong had his first Premier League start, a back four of Gusto Achepong, Kowe and Cucurella, midfield of Fernandez and Caicedo, and Palmas, Neto and Sancho to the wings, and of course Jackson in attack. And this was a good lineup on a good day. This lineup should get you the result you need on a good day. Against Palace had Mateta up front, Eze and Sa behind, and the midfield of Doucouré, Lemar, Mitchell and Munoz. And in defense, Lacroix and Gueye and Richards, of course, a beatable defense. And Chelsea should have easily gotten a win. Palmer scoring an early goal there, and later on struggled. Had the possession, 60%, a 62% possession, an XG of 1.24. Should have scored 15 shots and just one on target. And basically, this you could fault this on Jackson. Had clear-cut chances to score, and some instances where he touched the ball too much than necessary. Could have had just one or two touches and had a goal at goal, but had too many touches, clear-cut chances where he just played the ball wide. Should have scored. This boils down to the point that Chelsea still needs a striker. Lots of Chelsea fans would say they don't need a striker. Jackson has been scoring, but to be fair, in games like this when you struggle to score, you need your striker to win you the game. One shot, let's say for example Gyökeres and Osimhen, they'll easily win this game for Chelsea. Even as Chelsea struggle, they will struggle to get a second. They'll get a good chance, half chance, and they'll bury it, and you get the 3 points. Chelsea needs a striker, let's be fair. And defensively, Maresca is studying to Achepong to fix his defense. When we've got players like Disasi on the bench, they need a CB too, a proper CB, and not just a youngster. General transfer window. Moving on to the latter half part of the game, when it all looked like this would turn out the same way like the Fulham game and the other game before Fulham. Maresca should have made a full change. There was no point in waiting 81 minutes to make a McGill change, then 86 minutes to make a Noni Madueke in. No point in waiting later on to make your changes. The team can give you win. The team playing can't get you a goal. You make all your changes, your substitutions early and at once. There's no point making your subs after 5 minutes. Take out Jackson. You're bringing in McGill, make all the changes at the same time. Take out Sancho, take out Neto. I know some of the players on the bench have been below par, but you just have to make the change. If you're gonna lose, you lose. But if you got players on the bench and you can't make changes, then what's the point of having these players on the bench? Bring in Felix, bring in Nkunku, make all your subs, and throw everything. You try to secure top 4. Quite alright. You've said Chelsea can't compete for the league. Yeah, accepted. You're not ready yet. But this team is capable of getting you the top 4. But it seems he wants to throw the top 4 away, because there's no point leaving your subs late. It's Crystal Palace. You could make 1 or 2 tweaks and get the needed result. No point in waiting and making your subs. I'm making just 2 subs. At the end of the day, he made just 2 subs, which is really, really bad for Maresca. A lot of people are turning against Maresca at this point. I feel their frustrations, and yeah, Maresca deserves all that smoke, because if you look at it, at some point, the points dropped so far. is largely depend because of him. Largely because of him. But let's move on to Arsenal. 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 Manchester City's worst season, and Arsenal still can't fight for the league. One area got an early goal, 16-minute goal. Looked like they were flying with this one, but at the end of the day, they couldn't run off with the game. 55% possession against Brighton's 45%. XG of 0.8 against Brighton 1.5. Had 9 shots while Brighton had 11. 3 shots on target while Brighton had 4. At the end of the day, you see that they threw this game away, and it wasn't because of they didn't draw the game because of the penalty. They drew the game because they didn't play well. That's just it. They've been crying all day about the penalty, about Vieira, about the referee. Play your game, score goals. If you're scoring 3 goals like you always do, one bad decision from the ref won't cost you anything. So I think they're just finding someone to blame. Why they should, and they're dodging from the real issue. They don't want to talk about the real issue on ground. The real issue for Arsenal right now, they also need a striker. They need top tier players. They're not ready yet. That's just big truth. And like I said earlier, they're dodging from the real issue. Arteta not having the proper squad, not improving his squad. Because if you look at Arsenal this season, this Arsenal team actually improved than last season's team? The squad depth, has it really improved? Nothing has changed. Let's be honest, nothing has changed. And if you look at the squad, it has even weakened because players have played lots of games. Odegaard in the game against Brighton wasn't that good. Odegaard was below par. I just want to check out some of their ratings here. Odegaard was below par. Player of the game was obviously Joao Pedro, and Yasin Ayari also had a good game. Arsenal's best performer on the pitch was David Raya, and performance on the pitch was David Raya and Ricardo Calafuri, and the rest of the team performed really bad. And surprisingly, Odegaard had a really bad game. Martinelli as well. So I think they should. I feel Arteta should start his search for top tier players. Because this season it's looking like they're going to hold on to. They're going to say because Saka got injured and all, that's why they couldn't fight for the league. He needs a proper striker. They can't depend on Gabriel Jesus. Let's be honest. Can't depend on Gabriel Jesus to get wins. And moving on from Arsenal, Manchester City. Manchester City are back. Do you agree with me? They're back. 4-1 win against West Ham, and I don't think they'll be ready to drop any points from now henceforth. And Haaland on the score sheet, 2 goals, Foden, a goal by Foden, and an assist from the man himself, KDB. I feel Manchester City is back. Savinho had 2 goals today, 2 assists rather. Savinho had 2 assists. Last game he scored also, and I'm thinking Manchester City is back. And if teams like Arsenal and Chelsea don't get back to winning ways, we might just see it'll be really funny after the bad run of games and City finish second. It'll be really funny because I don't think they can compete for the title anymore. Liverpool is running away with the league. I don't think there's no way City will compete for the title, but they'll make top 4. No doubt they'll make top 4. And those are some of the games from Saturday. Let's just take a look at some of the results. Newcastle 2-1 win against Spurs, away win. I don't know what's wrong with Spurs. They play so well, but always find it difficult to get the win. Bournemouth with a 1-0 win against Everton. Villa 2-1 win against Leicester City. Southampton losing 5-0 to Brentford. And to the next big game, Liverpool vs Manchester United. I don't think there's any way Manchester United is going to get a win. Not yeah, shocks happen, but not even a draw. They won't get a draw. not even a draw. Manchester United are in shambles. They've failed to win any of their last 3 games. Just won one game in their last 5 games. The rest all else. And Liverpool are in the form of their life. 3 wins, won 3 of their last 3 games. And I think they're going to run riot against Manchester United when United visit Anfield. And in the next video, I'll be reacting to the game. Sunday, big game on Sunday. So guys, stick to the channel. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and of course subscribe. And drop your thoughts on the Arsenal penalty situation. Was that a penalty? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. And Chelsea fans, drop your thoughts on the Chelsea game. Maresca at the moment, drop your thoughts in the comment section. I'll be here to react to the United Liverpool game. Don't forget to turn on your notifications so you get notified when I drop the video. See you in the next one. It's TMZ. Cheers.
I went and did Thanksgiving in church. Hear me and hear me well.